guys. I hope everyone's staying healthy and sane at home. But we wanted to give you guys a few more ideas of some activities that you can do with your little ones while you're at home. I'm a big fan of trying to use things that you have around the house. So these are all going to be things that you probably have at your house, and if not, you can kind of modify it to use things that you do have in your house. The first thing that I wanted to talk about was using tape. If your child has a lot of vehicles at their in their playroom, or things that they like to play with, one of the greatest things that I like to do with kids is get painter's tape, or if you have like these colored tape things that are kind of cool these days, and you can make tracks that lead them to different things. You can have your child help you design, different shapes and different designs with the tape, and then you guys can take turns driving the cars along the tracks different ways. You can make them small tracks, you can make really long tracks, but those are really good ways to incorporate the short and long attribute in there, and also get some good vocabulary with verbs. Should we drive it? Should we roll it? Should it go fast? Should it go slow? So tape, it's a good one. The next thing that I like to do sometimes is, I'm sure a lot of people have these. This is an old gelato jar. This is a mason jar. For the real little ones, I like to put things inside of them, and then to help encourage their use of language to request different things, I have them tell me to open the jar, and then I have them tell me which things to take out, like take out the monkey or take out the tiger, and then we play with them. After each time, I like to put the top right back on, and then when they need another item out of here, I have them tell me, open the jar. We open it up and start going. You can really put anything in here. I have finger puppets in here, and I have little plastic animals in here, but really kind of anything that's small and that they're into, put in there. The next thing that I like to try to do is clothespins or chip clips or anything like that. One of the easiest things that you can do, especially, is if you have stickers, which some people do have stickers, some people don't. If you do, you can peel off stickers and stick them onto the edge of the paper clips, and then you can put them all around a piece of paper and have your child pull off the one that has a whale, or pull off the one that has an octopus. If you don't have stickers, that's okay too. Find a magazine, find pictures off of Google. If you have a printer, you can print them out, you can tape them to here, and you can do the exact same thing. One of the easiest things to do is tape them to the paper clip and then have them pull off which one you want. Pull off the one that has a tiger, or pull off the one with the letter A if your child's a little bit older and they're practicing letters. It's a good way to work on following directions. They can also tell you, if you're working on expressive language, they can also tell you which one they want to pull off. If they're a little bit older and you're working on expanding their language, you can have them describe the picture that's on the paper or on the clothespin. So if it's like an octopus, you can talk about how many legs does it have? Oh, it has 8 legs. Or is it a blue octopus or an orange octopus? So easy, simple, and you can kind of modify it based on age ranges. Another thing I like is an oatmeal container. You may or may not have these. If you don't have an oatmeal container, you could use a old Kleenex box. This one, I cut a lovely little slit in there, and I have some puzzle pieces, and so I might have the child, if we're working on receptive language, I might have them find the picture or the object or whatever that based on a description. So can you find the red fire truck, or can you find the blue car, and then having them just drop it in there. The other way that you can kind of work on doing this, if you have a really little one, one of the things I like to do is shove scarves in there, and then you let them pull it out. Oh, you got the red scarf. It can, last as long as you need it to sometimes, and it's a good way to get a lot of different kinds of vocabulary and language in there. The last thing that I really like are an egg carton and some puff balls. If you don't have puff balls, that's okay too. They're those little like pom-pom looking things that look like this. And it's okay if you don't have those. You can make them out of, you can just color a piece of paper and kind of like wad it up into a ball. But what I've done is I've poked holes in each of these. You can have them request which color pom-pom. You can have them match if they're a little bit older. Find the one that's the same color. Oh, blue, great. You can also work on some different verbs. They can push the pom-pom in. You can open the container. You can talk about if your finger gets stuck in there. So there's a few different things that you can do with that. Another way that you could do it is if you have those pictures or those stickers that you want to do, you could also have them, try to squish up the sticker and push that one in too. So those are really just, a few off the top of my head kind of activities that are worth giving a try if you're tired of playing with the same toys or tired of reading the same books over and over again. Mix it up, see what you have in your cabinet, see what you have in your house, pull it out and get creative and see what you can do with things. So thanks so much for listening, and we hope that you're all staying healthy, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks, bye.